the offseason about losing 80% of your hitting today? Seems like runs were there.
Yes and no. I mean, I think they gave us a lot of our runs. I haven't seen a box score, but I would say there were a lot of walks involved, and sometimes it's good at bats to produce as a walk, but it's okay. But it's, you know, I never think about the offense early in the season. I think offense is always behind pitching early in the year, and but right now I'm just trying to. Offense is a thing that is hard to be consistent with in baseball, and you may get to that point, you may not. But early in the year, I just try to think about quality at bats. Like DeCrisio, I think he had 8 at bats today. He had 7 quality at bats. You know, whatever happened, it was a quality at bat, and I think McHugh fouled some pitches off and was productive. I think about more stuff. Luke Nixon obviously had good at bats today. I think about stuff like that. But right now, the focus for me is pitching, base running, and defense. Things you can control a little bit, right? And I thought maybe we weren't as good as we should have been. Defense. I know we weren't as good as we should have been defensively. Base running was okay. And pitching, I thought we were probably not around the zone enough, pounding the zone. So hopefully we'll get better at that. But it was a game where it was tough. It was delayed for an hour. Conditions were tough for that first game, and I think both teams are just trying to feel their way through getting started.
What stood out to you the most during today?
Like I said, I don't think we got ahead enough pitching-wise. That was kind of disappointing. And defensively, I just didn't think we were very good. I think we got to get better defensively. We got to figure out a way to get better defensively. I just didn't think we were very good.
You had a history of successful center fielders in particular. You put true freshman Ty Head out there today. How do you think he did out there in the field? And also at the plate, he got the batted ball that ended the first game that seemed to carry over into the second game with a pair of hits there.
Yeah, I think we've had some freshmen do very well here at NC State. And it's not an easy thing to do in any league to step in as a freshman. And you have to have a lot of belief in yourself, a lot of confidence. And I think he has worked extremely hard in the fall, really hard over Christmas. From how he came back, he seemed to put a lot of work in over Christmas, and he's playing with a lot of confidence. And it's so I thought he did real good out there, but I expected that because he's at a place where a lot of our great freshmen have been. He's at that place right now, and so really proud of the start he got off to.
Y'all got to celebrate the Cup World Series team from last year today with a bunch of returning players. How special was that to see for the players?
Yeah, that was real special. We had a banquet last night that was more special than that. We had a banquet last night that Mike Salamino, Haley Walker, and Cal and Tyler put together over the Dale Club and the Murphy Center and Town Bank, I guess. And it was a special night. All the 4 players were pretty much back. Logan Whitaker and Cozart were spring training, so we missed them, but they both sent a text, and Logan's dad was there, and just a lot of parents and a lot of players. Just last night, getting our World Series rings, but being in that room together and feeling the energy and the camaraderie of that group was really special last night.
Yeah, I had one more. Dom Britton got the start for Game 1. Had kind of a down year last year, but came out and executed pretty well overall for first showing. Just your thoughts on him?
Dom had you could say he didn't have the year some people expected because the expectations were so high. But he also started Game 2 in the World Series. So we don't start a guy Game 2 in the World Series that had a down year. Dom was good last year, but I just think the expectations were so high, and I thought he battled pretty good. They had a really good fastball, got his breaking ball over better late in the game, but like I said, he was a guy that I was hoping was going to pound the zone a little more because his fastball, when it's on, it can be tough to hit.
All right.
Thank you all very much.
Thank you.